Little Teddy Lieu, Democrat from the People's Republic of California and all-around jackass, decided to do some virtue signaling in front of the House floor Monday night rather than participate in a moment of silence honoring the victims of Sunday's mass shooting at a Texas church. I got some responses to Teddy here, but let's hear what he's got to say.
Good evening. I'm Congressman Ted Lieu. I'm heartbroken about the children and adults that were killed in the worst mass shooting in Texas history this Sunday.
No, you're not. Don't give me that, Teddy. You are absolutely loving this crap. You and your liberal, scum-sucking filth brothers and sisters are absolutely loving the fact that there are 26 dead people that you can use to shill for your gun control agenda. As soon as the shooting was announced on Sunday, you were shilling for gun control. You were calling for quote-unquote common sense gun laws. We see the same exact thing after every single mass shooting, and it's absolutely sickening. Sorry, Teddy, I interrupted. Please continue.
My colleagues right now are doing a moment of silence in the House of Representatives chambers. I respect their right to do that, and I myself have participated in many of them, but I can't do this again. I've been to too many moments of silences. In just my short career in Congress, 3 of the worst mass shootings in U.S. history have occurred. I will not be silent. What we need action. We need to pass gun safety legislation now.
So tell me, little Teddy Lieu, what gun laws would have prevented Sunday's mass shooting? What gun laws would have prevented Las Vegas? What gun laws would have prevented the Pulse nightclub shooting? What gun laws would have prevented any mass shooting? See, Teddy, there's a couple of facts here that you're ignoring, willfully ignoring, in order to push your agenda. First and foremost, Sunday's shooting was not stopped by gun control. It was not stopped by gun laws. It wasn't even stopped by the police. It was stopped when a good guy with a gun, a plumber with an AR-15 who was an NRA instructor, grabbed his rifle and confronted the bad guy, the gunman. That is what stopped that shooting, not gun laws, not the police. And that is something that you and the entire left are completely ignoring, by the way. The second point that I'm going to make for you, Teddy, the second fact that you're willfully ignoring, is that the shooter, Devin Kelley, should not have been able to buy a gun. He had bought his guns illegally. He was in jail for beating his wife and infant stepson. He actually cracked his infant stepson's skull, by the way. He was in jail for over a year. He spent time in a mental institution. He escaped from that mental institution, was arrested, and sent back to that mental institution. And the only reason he was discharged dishonorably from the U.S. Air Force, and the only reason he was able to buy a gun and shoot up that church on Sunday was because the Air Force failed to tell the FBI about all of that. They just completely forgot. I don't know what they were doing. Were they on their mandatory union-mandated 5-minute coffee break? Were they in the middle of a sensitivity training seminar? Who knows? We don't know. But they just couldn't be bothered to go ahead and inform the FBI that Devin Kelley was a fucking psycho. And if they had done that, he would not have been able to buy that gun legally, and it's very possible that we would not have had this mass shooting. But, of course, Teddy, who needs facts? You've got feelings, right? And feelings are all that matters. Never let a crisis go to waste, right, buddy?
Behind me is the House of Representatives chambers. I urge us to pass reasonable gun safety legislation, including a universal background check law.
Again, Devin Kelley passed his background checks because government failed to protect people. like it's supposed to do, like you want it to do, like you're saying it can do by passing gun laws. We have universal background checks already. You cannot buy a gun in this country without getting a background check. And the only reason, again, that Kelly was able to buy that gun was because the FBI didn't tell anybody, or the U.S. Air Force didn't tell anybody that he was a psycho and that he had been in jail. So right there, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to stop anything. Anyway, let's keep on going.
Supported by 80% of Americans. A ban on assault rifles.
Interesting thing about this assault rifle ban, we actually did have an assault rifle ban in this country through much of the Clinton era, and it expired in the Bush years. Funny thing about that law is gun crime actually went down when the law expired. Interesting. I bet you Teddy doesn't want that little factoid getting out there, because, again, who needs facts when you've got feelings?
And a ban on bump stocks.
Oh, there's the ghost of Las Vegas past. This bump stock, this horrifying, terrifying device that converts a semi-automatic rifle into a fully automatic rifle, which it doesn't, by the way. And there's absolutely zero evidence that a bump stock ban would have stopped Stephen Paddock from killing so many people. Why? Because it's easy for someone who's halfway skilled to replicate a bump stock without having an actual bump stock. You don't believe me? Go on YouTube, look up bump stock videos. There's dozens upon dozens of videos of gun experts that are able to recreate what a bump stock does without having a bump stock. But again, Teddy being a liberal, liberals don't care about facts. They just get in the way of a good narrative.
We need to do that. We cannot be silent. We need to act now. Now I gotta go back to vote. Thanks for watching.
You make me sick, Teddy. Absolutely sick. Here's little Teddy Lieu shamelessly virtue signaling and using 26 dead bodies and the pain that these grieving families in this small town in Texas are feeling to try and shill for his gun control agenda. Is there really anything more sickening, ladies and gentlemen, than a Democrat that has a hard-on for gun control after a mass shooting? I can't think of anything. Maybe you can. Let me know in the comments below if you can. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you heard, definitely go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Both of those things help me out quite a bit. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.